Chat. So, you know, I feel like a lot of people. Dang, what do you mean? Uh, I feel like a lot of people, right? They they get shocked with what happens, right? And I think I remember the first time I got raided. And it was like a massive raid, like 30 people. It's big to me, right? And I was shocked. I was so much shocked. I was like, what? Um, and I think like when you get raided, right? I think you go in so much shock and you do so hard to impress people because your first impression matters a lot. And you end up fumbling more that way because you're too much adrenaline is going through and you don't know how to react. So I think it's I know it's kind of a dilemma because you kind of want it to be super exciting, like you want to make that impression really hit, but at the same time you don't want it to be um where that's all it matters, I guess, in a way. And so you just gotta keep keep on chugging along. You gotta keep on chugging along, and you feel like it's the only thing that's gonna ever happen to you. But I, I like when someone was talking about how they got 291 followers a day, right? I feel like let's say that was a common occurrence, you would be desensitized by it. No, like I'm not desensitized by it, but if you think about it, right, you're like, oh, like because okay, viewers and subscriber or follower count, I feel like are two different things because it would be hard to reach 400 viewers, like if you're at the bottom, right? And so you're gonna want to do everything in your power to like keep that. But I had just remembered how there was a VTuber I saw, right, and she had reached like up to 3K people watching at the same time, and then the next day, because like the circumstances weren't the same, they were back at 30. I think someone, I even remember someone reaching like 1,300, and then they were back at 30, right? And so like your impression wasn't in a way where you're like, I can't believe she didn't gain like 3,000 followers from that. But you also have to think about it as if like maybe that's not the point though, because it overall helped her analytics or X, Y, and Z, right? So it's like it's fine if she didn't gain it because she still has the audience that is actually gonna be there for her, right? And so it's like what really matters, right? Is it the numbers or your fans and audience? And the real answer is like your fans or audience, like the people who are gonna ride or die for you. That's what's important, not the like. Yes, it would be nice, right? Because like you could be like, well, I could get like up to 500 a day or X, Y, and Z, right? But like if you're excited for your 5 dedicated followers, then like would you no longer be excited for them once you reach 50 or something like that? I think that's something you have to kind of ask yourself, is that when you keep going, it's gonna just be something you're just gonna have to keep thinking about. It's just like, how can I still show that I appreciate my audience even though we've came so far? Because without those first 5 you wouldn't be at your 100. Like the especially when you're at the bottom, right? It's like those who are gonna continuously be there for you, your 3 to 5 average viewers, and keep you excited to just keep streaming for that potential. It's like you wouldn't be at trying to get to 50, trying to get 100. Wow, as like imagine if you're always at 0 viewers, you're like, nah, I definitely don't have a talent for this. You're gonna stop, right? But even if you just have one person, you're like, oh, I'm having so much fun talking to this one person. And so I don't know, this is just such stuff I like to think about so much. It's like, oh, I finally got to this point. So I don't know. How did I get there? The main question is, how did I get there? I guess that's something you gotta always ask yourself. How did I even get there to begin with?